But the first two sentences that she wrote here, I found to be very interesting, right? So she writes, she says, if any correction needs to be done, it doesn't need to be towards women, but the systems that set up the wedge between black men and women. That tone alone will turn a lot of African women off. Why? Because we are grown and black men are grown. Correction is for children. So I was going to reply to this, but when I went to reply, it was deleted. The bot had already got rid of it. But what I was going to say to her is that correction, if you've been on this channel, I always lead with the definition of manhood. I say that manhood is a system of order, protection, and direction that is expressed through institutions that are capable of meeting the vital needs of a people. Right? So I want to focus on those first two, order and direction. Our community is currently in a state of chaos. It's fed. In order to fix things, correction and direction is needed. It's required. So correction is not just something that is for children. Correction is necessary when we've been misdirected or when we are out of order. And the argument that I'm making is a very simple one. Black women are certainly out of order. And I think the problem that we currently have is that since the feminist movement has come about, there has been no black man that has been able to correct or speak to issues that he sees in black women without being referred to as a misogynist, as a sexist, or as someone who hates women. And I think because of that, and spaces like the so-called conscious community, within a lot of our organizations, especially men, we've allowed bad behavior to go unchecked out of fear of being labeled as sexist and or misogynist. And by doing that, we've ceded ground for other folks to step in and diagnose the problem and provide solutions that do not work for our community. Right? So now our sisters are given air because they're like, hey, black men have never told me this. They've never told me this is how they feel about us. But now we have these group of men that are telling us how they feel. So since those men have diagnosed the problem, those men are now providing the solutions. And the solutions that they are providing are not Afrocentric. The solutions that they are providing are not solutions that advance the humanity of all people within the community. The solutions they are providing are very narrow and uphold the same paradigm that oppresses us. So yes, correction is needed. But a situation has been created where many of our sisters feel as though they are uncheckable. Right? The whole,
who gonna check me, boo?
Hold on.
Who gonna check me, boo?
It's this situation where a lot of our sisters feel like black men it is not your place. You don't have any authority. You are not someone that I have to listen to. I'll be in relations with you. You can provide finance. You can provide comfort. You can provide convenience. But the moment you start to express expectations, the moment you start trying to give direction, then that's a problem because that ain't your place. And that is the attitude and the mindset that a lot of our sisters have. And it's the attitude and the mindset that a lot of our people have. And it is an issue. Let me keep on moving.